Welcome back to the Daily Grind. This is a new series about life that will help take you to another level of thinking. I'm here with, again, Jim Serace, who has been given some great knowledge. He's a leader in business. He's a leader of people. He's been a mentor to so many. And so he's here today to impart some more knowledge on us and really follow up on last week's subject. Tell us a little bit more about the grind.
Sure. Good to be with you again today, Larry. And again, to remind everybody, GRIND is an acronym, which means stands for Get Ready, It's a New Day.
It's a new day.
What we talked about last week, Larry, was about how so many people kind of reside in the past.
Right.
They allow their yesterday to be an enemy of their day, meaning that they live in past failures, disappointments, things that have happened to them, adversities, and they dwell on the things from yesterday. And it's almost as if they expect and anticipate that whatever happened yesterday or days before, it's going to be the same today. So many people wake up with that expectancy and anticipation. And sure enough, when the same things occur, the same things happen, failures, disappointments, whatever, it's proof to them that it's true. It's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. I always tell the people that I mentor is take every day as a clean slate. I wish that, you remember the Etch-a-Sketches? Do you remember those? You used to use the little knobs to draw.
You can shake them up.
I wish every day we had Etch-a-Sketch. We just shake it.
Right. Erase that past.
Whatever happened yesterday, good or bad. Sometimes good could be a thief as well.
That's true.
Because sometimes we dwell on our past accomplishments. And we so much dwell on that we're not looking forward to new ones. I always say that a sign of getting old is when you talk more about what you did rather than what you're going to do.
Wow.
So, I think when we anticipate and expect good things to happen, I believe that we'll walk in the freshness of that day, the purity of that day.
Expect the best.
You bet. I mean, the Bible says, this is a day the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad in it. And it's very difficult to rejoice and be glad when we're dwelling in the past. It truly is a thief. It's like someone holding a gun to your head and saying, give me this day, give me this moment, And so many people, since they dwell on that, what happens is that they're not able to live the fullness of the day and the promises and the miracles that could happen that very day. So when, and so many times people, they look through glasses of the past and they see the day through those glasses. I don't know if you remember, Michael J. Fox did a movie a little while, some years ago now. It's called Back to the Future.
Yes.
You remember that?
Very great series.
And
very
so
popular.
I think, just using the title, I think so many people live their life that way, back to the future. And they're looking at the past and they're walking to the future, not even looking at what can be. They're looking at what is, but not what can be. A lot of times I give my people that I mentor a challenge. And I say, look, just take a 24-hour challenge and just think about what you think about. 24 hours. I mean, write it on a mirror, wherever you got to write it. Think about what you think about. And you'll discover there's so many things that we allow to occupy our mind that we can't do anything about. We can't change anything that has happened, anything in the past. We think about negative things. We think about offenses. We think about things that people have done to us that we can't change at all. And so I would say that would be a good challenge for everybody. Think about what you think about. The next segment, I'm going to talk about what we could do to change that.
I like that. So at the end of the day, when you're looking at the past, realize that you can't change it. So you need to just look forward and have vision for what's next. Thank you, Jim, so much for that knowledge that you just imparted. And I want to thank you for viewing The Weekly Grind. Go on YouTube so you can see more videos, and also follow him on Facebook, Jim Serace and The Weekly Grind. We'll see you next week.